So there guys, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. Let's unpause Poland and continue on. Someone asked in the comments, I did leave a reply, why are you changing your government to democratic instead of remaining unaligned? No reason. No reason at all, really. Just wanted to try something different. That's sort of the whole point of this, is just to do something different from what I've done previously, which is basically stay fascist as Italy and try and kill everyone. So it's just for the sake of experimentation. I see Russians moving along my fucking border. Shit. Russians shouldn't be too unhappy with us because we didn't sign the Comintern Pact. They still hate us, naturally. Of course they do. Bastards. So I hope they're not going to declare war on us, because if they are, shit. But yeah, we're just trying different things. I've never changed my government before, which is why we tried, and Democratic seemed like the easiest one to change into, with it being sort of the one we were most closer towards. However, it has proved to be difficult. I wasn't aware it would cost us so much political power to change our government. And that has been a pain in the arse. But when it happens, and there you go. Maybe, I was sort of hoping that maybe being democratic would give us more chance of having allies, strong, powerful, democratic allies. So yeah, that's the deal. We'll see how it works out. In the meantime, we are continuing our research and our building, and we filled our need for fighters, which was fucking cracking. Still need 150 close air support to bring us up to scratch. We've filled our needs for support equipment, and we're really digging into this deficit of infantry equipment now, which is great. We're roughly 5k deficit. We're producing 3.5 per day, so that's good. And at the moment, obviously, we're not using any equipment, which is the key, really. Once we start using that equipment, we're probably gonna suffer massively. We're also still constructing some civilian factories, which is sort of an ongoing project. It's proven very difficult, not helped by our shit trade laws that we can't change because we're spending all our political power becoming Democrats. Hopefully it'll be fine. Amelia Earhart has not vanished, she's circumnavigated the globe. Cool. So she's still around. Good job, Amelia. Everyone's very proud of you. 6 days till construction 2 is complete. And hopefully that's going to help us a lot. Shit, man. Them Russians are sniffing round our borders. We're going to have to watch out for them. The sort of worst case scenario here is that Russia and Germany both declare war on us simultaneously. And fight over the remains of our country. Which may happen, may not happen. Don't know. Haven't been Poland before, so don't really know what to expect. Construction speed plus 10%. Fucking A. It is 1937. We are still researching Concentrate Industry 2. Improved machine tools, I feel, could be a pretty handy one for us. Resource gain is handy, but I don't feel it's handy just yet. Let's get the improved machine tools to increase our efficiency cap, which should help our production line go up a little bit. Which means we should be able to produce even more of these equipments, basically. That's the plan. Will it work? I don't know. 30 days to the Concentrated Industry 2. I feel like that's going to be a fucking good one for us. I'm looking forward to getting that. We've almost got our additional research slot. Oh my god, and everything's kicking off. Wow, okay. Japanese build-up on Chinese border. Following the Marco Polo Bridge incident, Japan has not let down their pressure on the Chinese border. In conjunction with aggressive Japanese rhetoric, speaking of terrible retaliation for China's refusal to cooperate, a renewed war between China and Japan seems more and more likely by the day. The diplomatic situation will soon reach a boiling point, and Japan has expressed no interest in diffusing the situation. Because, why would they? Additional research slot. So, what do we want next? The bomb. That would be good. Free civilian factory in Krakow. Or free military factory there. I feel like we'll go for the civilian factory first. And with the extra research slot, now we're talking. So we could get excavation 1. That's not a bad one. Or we could get radio detection, which would be nice. Compute machine's still pretty far ahead. I feel like it's not worth getting any military, air or naval stuff yet. Grand battle plan. It's a long research time. In our artillery, we're not even making artillery yet. I really don't think tanks are going to be good for us. We've got sod all in the way of oil. Support units. Don't feel like we actually need those yet. And the other ones are pretty far advanced, so that leaves infantry, which again is slightly far advanced. I don't think we need marines or paratroopers, not yet anyway. So let's focus, let's go back to our industry then. Do we want radio detection? Or do we want... No, let's get excavation. Let's get excavation 1. That's what we're going to get. Oh, shit, son. Japan just declared war on China. Boom, that's put the world tension up a bit. 9.9% from that. And that is now officially a war. Meanwhile, Spain is still getting its butt kicked down here as well. Nationalist Spain is going to win that one. Where's Japan and China then? Oh, here we go. We can just about make out the initial border skirmishes around Beijing. Obviously, we don't have any intel on that combat. We can't really see what's going on over there beyond that. Well, tension's at 19%. Can we do anything when it's at 19%? Can we, we can't send any sort of forces or anything. That's okay. That's fine. What can we do? I'm pretty sure there was something that we could change. Limited conscription. We can do that. We can't change these into we're at war or we're democratic at war. Okay, can't do any of that. More than 50% world tension. We could potentially change to partial mobilization. We haven't got the power for it. I'm just looking sort of ahead. Partial would be pretty good for us anyway. Fuck it. We can't do it yet. We're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait till our democratic revolution is over. God damn it. Maybe that wasn't the best decision, but we've learned. We've learned something. Going democratic in a war situation is a stupid idea. Oh man. But never mind. How long until this is done? 4th of October. Okay, fine. Oh, concentrated industry has just finished. Wow. Okay, so now we're really motoring through our tech. Let's go ahead and grab excavation 2 at the same time. We'll have a sudden boost in resources, hopefully, and then we can think about maybe... Don't know, would that give us enough? Would that give us enough rubber to make our planes at full speed? It might do. It might be just enough. It might be just the little edge that we need. At the very least, it might give us a little bit more steel and aluminium so that we can, when we get our next free military factory, which is not the focus we're doing at the moment, but the one after that, we might be able to just whack one straight on without any sort of penalty, so that would be quite good. We'd probably go into yet more infantry equipment, because we're going to need one hell of a stockpile of that, I think. Where's the research? It's got 96 days for the next 2 things to finish researching. That's like 3 months. So that's like August, September, October, November. We're looking at pushing towards December. by the time those are finished researching. So until then, there's not a lot we can do, but we are at now 49% support for the Democratic Party. So maybe that will change. We've got a factory coming in October. So that's pretty good. I just really hope this doesn't take too much longer. I don't know at what point our government will change to democratic. Do we have to pass 50%? Is that how it works? Or have we just literally fucked ourselves forever? Surely at 50% it's gonna give us an election. Surely. We're gonna get a free civilian factory in 20 days, so mid-September. So come the end of October, we'll have increased our factory output by 2 more. That's going to be pretty good. And we do have some divisions training as well. Oh my god. So we're actually going to get some more units. I think we're going to have to put some on the Russian border, just in case they turn around and start coming for us. So whichever new units get trained, we're going to move them all over there. We'll set up another front, another dude. In fact, let's pick a dude. Oh, I can't. I have to put the divisions in first. Fine. We'll wait till the divisions are trained, and then we'll pick a dude. 49.13. Come on. 49.17. It's inching closer. Oh my god. It is the slowest. The fucking slowest. Oh man. On the plus side, I've got something awesome starting in slot 2 in a few days' time. I originally was going to play one game, and then I changed my mind last minute, and we're playing something really fucking cool. I'm really looking forward to it. What are we on? September. Come on, September. We're close. How much longer is this going to take? 5 days. 5 goddamn days. Come on. 49.5% Democratic. Almost exactly half of Polish people now believe that the way forward is democracy. I was going to say democracy then. Democracy. Who are these? Lithuania. Even Lithuania, look, has got some troops on our borders sniffing around. Uh-oh. World tension went up again. Speaking to the Italian populations along the Dalmatian coast, Benito Mussolini has announced that Italy fully considers Italian-speaking territory in Yugoslavia to be a rightful part of Italy. An official statement backed up the claims, making it clear that Italy is prepared to take the territory by force if need be. Shit, they're going to declare war on Yugoslavia. I think that's them justifying against Yugoslavia. We've developed up a Silesia, whatever. So now we're going to start the Central Industrial Region. Fucking A. 4th of October. So that's facility factory we got was immediately used, traded away for consumer goods, which is why we need to change that fucking law. I think if we were to do this over, I would probably make sure we change that law before beginning the democratic shift, but never mind. Yugoslavia is this blue area here. So purple, blue, whatever. So Italy's about to go marching in and take out most of this shit, I would imagine. After a build-up of Japanese forces in Manchuria, the Soviet Union appears to have unexpectedly withdrawn units that were stationed right alongside the border. This may be a bid by Moscow to avoid a future confrontation with Japan, possibly triggered by the stinging memory of the defeat Russia endured in the Russo-Japanese War. Oh, really? I'm surprised that fucking Spanish war is still going on. You would have thought that had been done by now. Let's have a look. They're getting pretty fucking chinned over here. The Nationalists have to go and take Barcelona pretty much to end it. But I'm sure they can do that. And surprisingly, Germany's not done anything yet. I would have thought they would have been dive-bombing the Czech Republic by now. Well, it's not the Czech Republic, is it? It's Czechoslovakia. Back in that day. 50 days on our research. And it's going to give us a new military factory when the focus completes. So Oh, and our thing's done, look. We're up to 12 now. Brilliant. So yeah, we're gonna want to put one more infantry equipment, and then we're really gonna want to think about making some artillery as well, so that we've got it to take with our dudes. And we're also gonna need motorized at some point. I'm hoping the excavation will give us enough rubber. That not only will these two have enough rubber to complete their shenanigans, but also that we could maybe put a motorized line on and do some motorized, because we're going to need it when we add in stuff like the field hospital and stuff like that. There was no army experience, although I think there was a focus, wasn't there, that will give us army experience. So we'll probably want to look into that before too long, so that we can redesign our units. So Italy owns Africa. China and Japan are going at it. Uh-oh. What's this? Democrats demand referendum. Yes! Unsurprisingly, the idea of the people ruling the nation they inhabit can easily grow very popular among the people. The BBWR, of course, sees the idea of democracy as represented by these movements, freedom of speech, public elections, and free press, merely populist rhetoric meant to weaken Ignacy Mazyski's government. However, there is no denying these ideas have taken hold among the Polish population. In true democratic fashion, they call for a public referendum on replacing the current regime. Although currently easy to ignore, these ideas have a way of growing very persistent. What will happen to us if we make a peaceful revolution impossible? It's a very good point. There's some other shit behind it as well. PSL becomes the ruling party. We could totally do that. We've got two of these to choose from. As freedom of expression and assembly have grown to become increasingly at in power, and the faction within the PDR are calling for holding elections to go from secret conspirators to publicly supported reformers. Despite Ignacy Mazyski's protest, the country has been making a slow but steady move towards democracy for the past months, and the election now seems the natural next step. However, far from all Polish citizens are in favour of democratic reforms. There is still debate within the party regarding whether to wait holding the election so we can ensure stable development. Right. Let's accept the referendum. I did it. And do that as well. There we go. Is that it? We do it? Are we democratic now? Are we gaining political... We are gaining political power. Vincenti Vitos is now our leader. Go, Vincenti. Well done. Awesome. We did it, guys. We're democratic. Peace for everyone. We now fully believe in the Polski Stronnictwo Ludów, or something along those lines. Great. And now we're getting some political power. Pretty soon we can change our economy or our export focus. Both of those would be great. I feel like the economy would be the best one. We could go straight for a partial mobilization, which would be so cool. That would really help, like, kickstart our production. Although manpower is dropping, so we're going to want to change manpower before too long as well. Russians sniffing around our border, though. Look at them. That's a new unit there. And 2 new units. So these 2 guys... Let's set them up. Let's slow the speed for a sec. We've got red, orange, yellow. And they're defensive, so we'll keep the shield on. I like to colour code my units so that I can keep track of them easier. And we will give these guys... let's give them General... Not him. General Roman Abraham. You are now in charge of these likely bunch of scrubs. And let's set you a front line, which is going to be the entire Polish front, the entire Russian front, rather. And there you go. You can go stand over there. And we'll send you more troops as we build them, sir. We're still building factories. 21 days on the research. Okay, so that's happening. Oh, man. We did it. Polish democracy. We've actually changed history here today. which is great. I feel like I want to wait 11 days and get this political power up and change our law, and that will be the end of the episode. Vincenti Vitos is going to make his first decision as president, I guess, or prime minister. What would he be? I guess he'd be some sort of prime minister, wouldn't he? That sort of deal. He will make his first decision for the Polish people by changing their economy. Fuck civilian economy. It's wank. We're at 145. We're inching towards it. It's a few more days, guys. 146. Look at him. How can you not trust a guy with such an epic moustache? He looks totally legit. I'd vote for him. The Polish people voted for him. Next election's in September, so he's got a whole year to make sweeping changes to the government. 150. There we go. Right, let's fucking do this. Partial mobilization. Boom. And suddenly we've now got 16 factories. Oh yeah. Now we're fucking doing it. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god. This is great. This is good. I like it. Right, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause Poland there. I'm going to save it here, and I will see you guys next time. I'm going to quickly assign that guy before I forget, because he's just appeared. Control and right click. No, control and left click. There we go. Does that say 3 divisions now? 3 divisions. Cool. Okay, now I'm gonna save it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.